thought about doing something for so long that when you finally do it, it almost feels unreal. Like this is not even possible, and you're seeing it happen. This was my first solo trip, so because I knew I was not ready to go, alone like that, I decided to actually go with a travel group, and that made me a little more calmer because I knew that I was going to be with other people, but it's people that I don't know. Okay, we had just met then, but if you saw us together, you'd never guess because we clicked instantly, okay, which I really appreciated because there wasn't much time to even get to know anyone. You just kind of go off vibes. I was just so happy to be there because the one thing I kept on telling myself that I wanted to do, which was going to the beach, and I was finally doing it, and I was excited.
Welcome to Easter holiday, guys. Welcome to Durban as well. We love you guys so much. Mikasa Sukasa, right here. You can play names there. Welcome to Durban, Dipua, Lirato. You know. Welcome.
Guys, I didn't give you a room tour. Everything is everywhere. I am so sorry. We just got back. Trying to do like a quick room tour. Bathroom. Okay, there. This is the bathroom. What is that? Is that the aircon? What is that? Anyway, yeah. This is us. Okay, I need to shower. Yay, 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 yay. Guys, this is how the place actually looks. I didn't record for you. And yeah, we're going to get breakfast. We're at the lake. Okay, the lighting's bad anyway, but this is the makeup look for today. The makeup look for today. We have a boat cruise. Oh wait, Ushaka Marine first, and then we have a boat cruise. So there we go. We have Ushaka Marine and then a boat cruise. And that's it for today.
Now a little recap. We actually stayed until very late at the beach and I loved every second of it. Look, the pictures, the videos, they don't do it justice. This is the first time that I was seeing the beach or going to the beach for the first time, and I just could not believe that it doesn't end. Like I could not believe it. Like I kept on looking, I'm like, whoa, it just keeps going. This is crazy. And I loved it. I think you were watching me actually fall in love right there in front of y'all, because since then I've been obsessed. Okay, I always want to be by the beach. I always want to be swimming, playing in water. I've always loved water. It's just now actually experiencing it and seeing just how good it is. It was just wow. It was out of this world. I could not believe that I was doing this. I was on a solo trip and I was enjoying every second of it. I know for other people, solo traveling is just something out of this world. It's something they can't even imagine for themselves. But for me, it's something that I just came to terms with because I knew very well that at this stage of life that I am in, majority of my friends and people around me are not at this stage, or else they're busy with something else. So for me to expect them to come with me on these trips would be very unfair on them. And so I just accepted that I was going to be traveling alone, and I was okay with that. I think now when I think back to like all the trips that I've been on, I think my first experience of, actually solo traveling was my grade 12 camp. Because yes, I was alone. The people that were there, yes, classmates, but like none of my friends were going, and I was not about to miss the grade 12 camp. So yes, I went with no friends and I had no intentions of making any new friends, because you see, when I was in high school I was very different from how I am now. But had it been me now, I would have made friends there, but then at that point I was not interested. But still, I enjoyed myself. So this was proof to me that I can still enjoy these trips even if I'm on my own. And so I just went with that mindset. My family doesn't travel much, and so everything that I'm starting to experience on my own, every adventure that I go on, that I am recording for you guys, trust that, yeah, it's a first time. Okay, it's the first time I'm seeing whatever it is that I'm seeing. It's the first time I'm experiencing whatever I am experiencing. And I think the reason why I fell so in love with Durban was because it was the first time. Okay, it was crazy that this was happening, and that I was seeing all these things and meeting all these people, and the dreams that I had were actually becoming a reality. I'd always say that I wanted to travel, and I was now actually doing it. What? That was crazy to me. And so we were now on our way to the aquarium, and I was just so excited. I remember thinking that, wow, this wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. I think there's so much that you think about, or that you worry about, when you think about solo traveling, because this is not something common. A lot of people, when they're traveling, they travel with family, they travel with friends. And so you stepping out and saying, I'm going to go on my own and I'm going to figure it out when I get there. Even worse when it's your first time traveling, like you haven't traveled anywhere at all. It's just, there's a lot of anxiety wrapped around that decision. But the fact that I still did that was something that I was very, very proud of, and I hold on to that every single time. Because what do you mean I had the guts to do all of that? I had the guts to step out of my comfort zone, to jump at the opportunity to actually start traveling, to do the thing that I've been saying I wanted to do, and I was doing it. I kept the promise to myself. conversation we had as I was talking to another solo traveler that I'd met on this trip. Absolutely love her, by the way. She also loves traveling as much as I do, and I love seeing her content now because we are not always together. But I was talking to her and I was just like, I can't believe I'm actually here. I can't believe that I'm doing this. Like, even thinking about it right now, it just sounds crazy. It sounds like something that I would never have thought was possible for me. I think we think about doing things, and then when we actually have to do them, it's a completely different experience. It's a completely different feeling because you're just like, am I sure? Next up was the boat cruise. That was a whole other thing. Like I told you, everything is a first experience because yes, I had never had a boat cruise before, and this one was actually really good. Also because we had so many people with us, you never have to worry about content. There's always someone who's willing to take your video, take your picture, and I was down for every single thing. Another reason why doing this was so important to me was because I had grown up seeing my parents never relax. And that was something that I did not want to do. I wanted to prove that it was possible to actually enjoy life, to live life to the fullest, to do everything that you've always wanted to do, to have experiences that you've dreamt of having. And for me, this was my first step towards that. I was starting to prove it to people around me, to myself. I was just there to enjoy myself, to relax, to have the time of my life, knowing that I kept a promise to myself. I'm on a trip, I'm traveling, and I knew that this was the first of many, okay? And I was just happy that I finally took the first step forward towards what I've always promised, what I've always spoken about. I'm sure my parents are sick of hearing me talk about traveling, because I'd always promised them that I was going to travel and I was going to see the world, and I was so excited about that, and I'll speak about it so much. And now I was doing it. I was actually doing it. I was at the beach, I was having food with strangers who became friends a little too quickly. I was playing in water like a little child. I don't know how to express what it felt like to be wearing my normal clothes at the beach, swimming, playing in water. By the way, that water is very sandy. And I was playing and I was enjoying. It felt like my inner child was just having the time of her life. She was just enjoying herself. She was playing in water without any restrictions, without anyone saying anything about her getting wet, about her clothes or anything. That's what I get to do for myself now. I get to have these experiences. I think this is the part of adulthood that I don't mind as much, because yes, I still do not believe that I'm an adult. But in times like these, I'm glad that, you know, I've reached that stage, because now I can have experiences like that. I don't have as much restriction anymore. I don't have to wait for anyone. I can just do things on my own and fully enjoy them on my own. Because guess what? The one who paid for this trip is myself. The clothes I'm wearing, I bought them myself. Everything I have on and that I am doing, I pay for it with my own money, my own big girl money, okay? And so it's just, I don't know, it's just it makes me very happy to know that I can provide for myself and that I am to some extent self-reliant, not completely. My parents are still in the picture. I'm going to be depending on them for a very long time, okay? Because they can't get rid of me. We got changed quickly, dressed up, and off we went to Max Lifestyle. This was my first experience of groove. Okay, by the way, I don't drink, so guess what I was drinking that night? I was actually having rice, like proper food at Groove. I don't know if if that's a thing you're supposed to do or not. I just bought food and I bought my appetizer. And then I ate my food while people were dancing, and then joined in later on. The music was not my favorite. Like I'm not a fan of groove. Not this one. Not Max Lifestyle. The hype, don't get it, okay? Because I think when I think about like groove or like clubbing type of thing, I think of like the Wattpad book version of like going to the club, like music, yay, everyone dancing, oh my word. But here a lot of people weren't dancing. Like I don't know, like do you guys come just to like drink, that's it? But then me who doesn't drink, then that means I'm not gonna enjoy anything. But we did do a little dancey dance. We also enjoyed ourselves. Maybe my standards are a little too high when it comes to groove, but seems other people enjoyed it. But for me, it wasn't my favorite. Okay, I just felt like it was very overrated because I'd been seeing every single travel group, like they want to take you to Max Lifestyle. I thought it was this place, this amazing place that has something, but it turns out it's just like it's a normal thing. Okay, it's honestly a normal thing. Next day was the last day. And I was hurt because I was going to have to go back home. And I was just like, oh my word, it's already ended. One thing I do have to say about this place though that we're staying at, the food, top notch. Their food was too good. Okay, I swear this whole weekend, so this was a weekend trip, I had been overdosing on ice creams, food, anything that I could just get. I was eating everything and I was enjoying myself. I was talking to people, I was making friends. I was trying by all means to learn how to be more approachable, how to make friends as quickly as possible, because also you don't have a lot of time. It's like only a weekend, so you need to do your best during that time. I was open to anything and everything, so I wasn't like closing myself off to experiences that I'd never had. If I'm the type of person who is always down to do anything and everything because I want to enjoy, I want to have fun, I want to experience life, I want to have a whole adventure, okay, because that's the whole point of going on a trip. And I can safely say that I enjoyed this trip and I enjoyed every part of it, and I am so glad that I went on the solo trip. So if you needed a sign, this is your sign.
So we are at the beach for the last time today before we actually go back. So I'm going to be taking some pictures, and that's about it for today. We don't have a lot happening and we're going back home. Yeah, this was too short actually. I feel like we had more time. I feel like if only we had more time, because I really enjoyed it, okay?
If you're wondering how exactly you can actually go to Durban without spending too much money, I am going to be sharing a video very soon that shares all about that, because I'm going to be breaking down to prove to you that you don't need a lot of money to travel. So those excuses that you have for yourself, yeah, they don't work around here, okay? I hope you enjoyed this vlog as much as I enjoyed experiencing it, because as a first-time traveler, this was amazing.